Meat bicycle!
Hello everybody, welcome back to another top 5 guide here on Borderlands the pre-sequel. This is the small series where I pick a relevant topic or category within the game and then bring you guys my top 5 list of things to do with that category. So today we're going to be carrying on the guides, and I'm actually going to be covering the top 5 best legendary shields. So it's obviously very important in the game to have your strong weapons and things like that, but what actually keeps you up, running around and protected, that is your shield. So these things are very, very important and a key part to the game. Yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys what I feel are the top 5 best legendary shields, according to me anyway, within the game. So without further ado, let's get on with the guide. So starting off at number 5, I've decided to pick the legendary Supernova Shield, which is obviously a Nova shield. It releases an incendiary Nova blast when depleted. You've got to fully recharge these things though before Novas actually go off. But once fully charged, if you go down, there'll be a massive pulse of fire come out of it. Obviously, the Flame of the Firehawk in Borderlands 2 was the best version of this, but with that let out multiple blasts. Unfortunately, this only lets out one. Now the downside to this is you do have to wait a long time to fully recharge it, and obviously there are a lot of things in the pre-sequel that have shields and aren't actually affected very much by flame, so make sure you strip shields off anything round before you actually let this thing go off. Maybe chuck a Quasar or a Stormfront in, get the shields off, and then when this thing does go off, it's pretty damn good. So yeah, there you go, ups and downs to it, but at number 5, the legendary Supernova Shield. So at number 4, I've decided to choose a very good kind of a hybrid shield. Not only is this a Nova shield, but the Avalanche is also a Roid shield as well, so which means when depleted, not only will it let out a blast of whatever element you have it in, it will also deal you bonus Roid damage, which is very good for especially a melee gladiator build or any kind of melee character that you're playing. So yeah, it's very good to use, especially with Athena. Like I said, the shield will keep you protected for quite a long time, but eventually when they do get your shield down, which is just now, you'll see that there'll be a release of Cryo, because this is the Cryo Avalanche, and also there'll be the bonus Roid damage as well, so very good. It always comes in the cryo form as well, the Avalanche. So yeah, kind of same as the Supernova, but also the bonus Roid damage, which makes this a very good shield indeed, and that is why it's at number 4. So that is the legendary Avalanche. So at number 3, I've decided to choose the Borderlands pre-sequel version of the B, which is actually slightly better than the B, but it's the legendary Rerouter. So not only is this an amp shield, which means when fully charged it deals bonus damage, it will also heal you for the when you land a successful amp shot. It'll heal you for the amp damage that is actually drained from the shield as well. So it's another 2-in-1 shield right there. Bonus amp damage, which means basically your shots will be more powerful when it is fully charged, but also whatever amp damage you land on an enemy, you'll also get healed for it as well. So a very good shield right there, and that is the legendary Rerouter. Well, the one great thing unique to Borderlands the pre-sequel was the addition of laser weapons, so we must have a laser weapon benefit shield right here, and we do in the prismatic bulwark. Not only does this increase laser damage quite greatly, which means certain builds like this laser Wilhelm build are absolutely awesome when you've got the prismatic bulwark equipped. It will actually have a chance to absorb enemy lasers, so if you see an enemy with a laser, you've got the bulwark on, you can absorb that, taking most of the damage and not actually getting hurt for it, but it will also convert that damage into laser ammo for you as well. So free ammo, absorb chance and more laser damage makes this a great rounded laser shield, and a pretty big must as well if you're using a laser build. So at number 2, it's the prismatic bulwark. Well, people may agree or disagree with this, especially after it was a hard choice between number 1 and number 2. but I've decided to choose my number one as the Sham, and the reason for this is the Sham is my most used shield in Borderlands 2, especially, as you've probably seen with my rocket jumping gunzerker setup, but also in the pre-sequel as well. I seem to use the Sham more than any other shield, and the reason for this is not only does it keep you up for longer, it absorbs a lot of damage, especially if you've got a very high absorb Sham, but it also converts that damage into ammo for you. So the more you get shot, if you get shot by an assault rifle, you get more assault rifle ammo. If you get shot by a rocket, you also get that. But there is also, you like to use rocket launchers, which are obviously very powerful but very expensive to use for the ammo. All you've got to do is get yourself some Logan's guns, as you saw I just did then, shoot them at your floor and your Sham will absorb them, and it's free laser ammo and you get to save your money. So all in all, one of the best shields I have ever used. I use it a lot. That is the legendary Sham at number 1. So there you go, guys, that is my list of the top 5 best legendary shields, with the Sham just winning it in the pre-sequel. I think definitely a very good weapon, but we've got a great selection of legendary shields in there. I do use them all pretty much, just not as much as I like to use the Sham shield. So yeah, that is my list, but that is, like I said, that is my favourite top 5 best legendary shields. Pretty sure it's quite accurate for quite a lot of people. But of course I would love to see what your guys' top 5s would be. Put them down in the comments below, I'll read through them. It's nice to see what other people think. You don't just have to have these ones that I featured in the video. Any legendary shield in the pre-sequel, stick them in there, tell me what you think. Obviously there is no correct answer, so it's good to see what you guys think. Also, if you want to see any more top 5 guides here on the pre-sequel, let me know down in the comments as well, and I'll certainly look into doing them. Thank you guys for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed another top 5 episode of best legendary shields this time, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.